All right. Good morning, good evening. I am Mindmore, and this is StoneBlock 4. It's going to be episode 28, and we're going to work on the actually addition stuff today. So I got a few bits and pieces with me, and we're going to try and see if we can get this set up working just right. Oh, that's what I forgot. Oh, warp base and stuff. I knew I forgot something. We need ATOM. We need the atomic reconstructor. That's not too hard to make. See, do we have the stuff? We do not. Okay, so we need this guy first. And then we need this guy second. Did I not? I just did that one. All right, well, anyways, there we go. We're out of patterns, so I'm going to have to make a bunch of patterns after this, but I don't know if I'll do that with you guys or just do it and then bring you guys back. But we need some more patterns. Here we go. Let's go here. Where's the spot? There's a spot. There's a spot right there, and there's a spot right there. And let's go back. So warp Wartech. I don't have one there. I added some more stuff into here. Okay, and I did some generators because we were running out of power. So the other thing I was doing wasn't really working that well. So yeah, I put some generators in. There's some turbo fuel. I got some cows in behind. So yeah, it's all working out nicely. And now we get to work on this. And I came here and I didn't actually make them. So let's hope and leave that this will work. Atomic reconstructor. Can I get two of you, please? I know I could just use one, but I like doing multiples. So they're not all doing the same thing. All right, so let's put these guys down. Maybe right there and right there. Okay. And then we're gonna put the nice little barrel right there. And then we're gonna put a dropper there, a dropper there. We're gonna come up here. We're gonna do pattern provider, and we're gonna put this guy right here. Okay, you're gonna see how all this works in a second. All right, so there, and this one there, this one there. Yeah, I'm just making a little. Oh, I'm one short. Of course, I'm one short. And you know what the worst part is? I made these by hand because I was like, oh, I don't need any more of these. Oh, I do have one more. Oh, nice. Okay. I need two. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4 more. Oh man. Oh man. All right. Whatever. Another 12. Okay, fine. Fine. We'll make another 12. Another 12. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so in here, what's going to happen is we're going to be dropping stuff from the droppers. Okay, the droppers are just going to throw stuff down. The laser's going to go bzzz, and then this guy here is going to pick things up. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this down 2, and we're going to go forward 1. There we go. And then we're going to expand there and there, there and there. So now it covers the entire area. And what we need to make, I don't think it's this one. The Dementium one, that's the empowered one. So we need to go back a level here. No, but these are only made with that. Okay, so this will be a nice setup. I got a setup that's that I've created before that works really well. So I'm going to be using that for the empower. But it's all the other junk that we need. Let's go. So actually additions. So we need the redstone crystal. We need the Inori crystal. We need where are the other blocks? The etheric quartz, the aesthetic green quartz. We need those two. That's what we're going to start with here. Okay, so we're going to drag this into here, this into here, this into here, this into here. We're going to put that on an allow list. So it's only going to pick up these once they've been created. Okay. I think I needed the other box just to throw here so that things don't move too much. I think I need another one there, but you know what? Let's just use, for now, we'll just use a piece of cobblestones just so they stay on their own lines and they don't get pushed away. Excuse me. Okay, so then I need to make patterns for all those. Okay, so we'll do that in a second. Let's just wire up some. You know what? You guys probably don't want to see the wiring until it's done, but I'll give you a brief overview of what it is. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is we're going to have, I need to go one more. Okay, so we're going to have power there, and then we're going to have network that goes up and behind because we're going to have an importer there. Okay, and then that's going to come down and that's going to go down an extra level. All right, and then power's just going to come across. It's going to go into the center area here. Okay, so we got power and we have network there. And Bob's our uncle. Yeah, probably. I don't know. Do you guys know Bob? Bob's a good guy. Bob is a good guy. He's like everybody's uncle, I don't know. I I'm just gonna jump down here. And then we're just gonna bring that over. Okay, and then we're stuck down here forever now, and we will die a very slow death. Yes, that's usually what happens when you build stuff in Minecraft. You always end up dying a very slow death because you suffocated yourself and everything else. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. We're not dying here. Okay? Just don't worry about it. It was a bad joke. Okay, it was a bad joke. All right, so that's basically all set up, right? And you hear the thing buzzing away. That's the nice little laser that's going across there, as you can see here. We have one here and one here, 1, 2, and that's when the things drop out. Eventually, I'm going to get a redstone signal that goes up and tells the box if it's not sending anything, just to stop doing your thing, because I can't put. Usually, I just put a lever on it, so it just stops doing that because that noise gets annoying after a while. So yeah, I'm going to go. Let's go back. So warp AE system. Sorry about that. And then we're going to go in here, and we're going to go this guy here, and you need just a chiseled quartz block. So you're going to have to put that on your list, because a chiseled quartz block made in here, which is a quartz bricks, right? So we're going to have to make that one too. And then the quartz bricks are just crafted normally. So the crafted normally we'll put over here, and the specialized ones. Okay, so quartz into quartz bricks is just a regular normal one. Okay, the chiseled quartz, on the other hand, has to have the quartz bricks. So that goes into a crusher. Okay, and we'll put that right there. No, we'll put this one over here. The green one is just a chiseled quartz block. That's the one we're working on, yes. Okay, and that goes in the atomic reconstructor. We'll put that on the top. Okay, I'm going to try to remember this. It's going to be hard. That's just a block of quartz, so that's easy enough. That just goes right on the top with that one. The Inori crystal is easy. It's just a thing of iron. That can go on the top. And this one here is the same thing. It's just a piece of redstone. That goes into there. Okay. So now we're going to, which is the block of quartz of the crypt. So that's just a regular crafting pattern. Let's go back here. So the chiseled one is going to have to go in here, right? Chiseled into quartz bricks. Yeah. And then the other one, we're going to go down here. And that's this one. That goes there. And then the other 4 go to there. So Wartech. Okay. And then we go back across the hall. And here we go this one. And then here we go this one. It's just because it's normally the odd crafts don't really match up, so they can do more than one thing at once. Excuse me. So I believe, pretty sure I can run this. right, so let's say give me some crystals, Nori crystals. Can I get 10 of those, please? And look, it's dropping it. Isn't that great? And watch. Goes off. Oh, I shouldn't have been standing there, but it did pick them up. Some of them got picked up in there. And you see them disappear inside of there, and they're in the box. Nice. Okay, and there's 10. Oh, well, you know what we didn't do? We didn't put the importer, so it's not going to think the craft is finished. There we go. Okay, so we'll close that up, and we'll kind of watch through the side here, maybe. We'll see if we can see it. There we go, and we'll make some of the green one. The green, not AT. So 10 of those, please. Should just drop them out, unless that's going to the other side. Unless it has to make them first. I can't remember. There they are. Okay. They just dropped in there. You can see them there. See them there? And then they turn green, and then they get sucked up. Okay. Perfect. We need all that stuff for the next part of this. Warp AE. Eventually, I'm going to set this as my home, as the AE area. So just give me 1 second here. Okay, sorry. There was a message, and I needed to check to make sure it wasn't for me. There we go. And we have 10 of the green things. Nice. Okay, that's awesome. All right, so what we need now, did I do any of those? No, I didn't do those. Okay, so for the Empower, we need this setup here. I don't believe, no, I didn't make the crafting for that one. So these are all craftable, and same with those. I don't know why those ones aren't coming up. That's very weird. Is that a green quartz? Well, either way, so we just need to make the, oh, that's why, because I'm on the wrong one. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, so we need that. Okay, and we need this. Okay, and then we're gonna need the next one as well too, which is this one here. That's the reason why we got the Restonia. Okay, and then that one there. Okay, and then the Empowerer needs this with the Restonia crystal there. Okay, that need the double battery, which is why we got the Inori crystals. Okay, and then we go into the double battery, and then we go into this, and then we need that one. Okay. This one, and what was the other one? That was it, because the display stand is what the other one we're making. Okay, so that should do it for us. Okay, display stand, advanced coil, regular coil, Empowerer, and then that one. Okay, we should be able to make those. Excuse me, my voice is doing something weird. So the display, we need 4 of those, right? And then the Empowerer, we need 1 of. Okay, we're going to let those go. And we'll give it a moment. All right, we got 1 of those display stands, 2 of them. All right. Okay, this may take a moment, so let me pause here. And then when we have everything back, we'll bring you guys back. Okay, hold on. All right, things just finished. Okay, so we have both of those. So let's warp 4. We do have an actually one. Nice. Okay, I forgot I made that. All right, so we've got this done. So now what we need to do is pop this guy down. Okay, so the Empowerer, and I'm trying to remember here in my head, I believe the Empowerer goes in the center, and then you go 2 out, and then it's the display stick. No, that's only 1 out. Goes 2 out. Oh boy. So 1 there. No, that's the one I need, but I decided to break it instead. But 1, 2, there, 3. 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's the way it goes. All right. So what we need is a fancy setup here. So The outside ones need power. The middle one does not. Okay. And generally what I do is I usually just use a bunch of hoppers because we only need it once or twice, right? But, you know, if we're going to need more than a few of these for the special blocks, so in the quest, it's asking for this here, and we need a lot of these. We need 16. I don't really want to do them all by hand, right? So I'm gonna give me a couple minutes. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work up a little solution that usually works for this stuff, and sorry about that. I will see if I can get that working and then bring you guys back. Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, I got it working. I don't build for aesthetics. I build for functionality. You know, that's just how I roll, and that's how I do things. So I ran some Oh Jesus, I hate that event. It scares the pants off of me. Anyway, so I ran some cables, pattern provider, got a box, got a logistical sorter. Okay, in here I've got it configured for whatever the block is that has to go in the middle has a special color. Okay, all the other ones are just wide open, right? They don't have any colors on them. I ran the power wires all around. Okay, and so whatever craft you're going to do in here for actually additions. Okay, so if we go here and if we oh, hold on a second. Someone's calling me. Hold on. Oh, sorry about that. Had a phone call there. Yeah, so if you are going to be crafting something with the Empower, okay, so when you open up your actual item, right, and you go to the Empower, so the item that's in the middle, okay, that's the special item that you have to, that's going to be empowered, right? So that one, whatever that one is, you'll have to go into the sorter and add that to the list, right? So this one here is the Adamantium crystal, right? And that's the one that's going to be empowered by this thing. Okay, I've got a importer on the bottom where I put just that on there, so the empowered version, but won't pull out the regular one. So to watch this work, okay, so first it's going to make the crystal over here, and then once that's done, it's going to start this, and you'll start seeing everything move to its proper locations. Okay, so if we want to do this, I already made one, but I'm going to make another one for you guys. So yeah, it's going to go ahead. It's going to do its thing over here, and then give this a minute, and you should start seeing everything go to its proper places. See, there's the one. There's the one Adamantium crystal. It's going to go to its place, and no. What? This just worked. Aren't you, like, don't you know that you're supposed to be red? Why? Oh, I know what I did. Hold on. Let me fix this, and then I'll bring you back and tell you. Hold on. So instead of you seeing me running around, picking everything up, and then going in and coloring these things, so what I did was each corner that has an extra drop in the outside, I put them to black. Okay? Because this thing knows that this one goes to dark red. And I forgot. I don't know why I forgot that. But I did, right? So I'm going to take all the ingredients and then throw them back in here again. So these guys right here, plus the Adamantium crystal, and that. Okay, and now it should go all to the proper locations. There we go. See? Flawless. It only happened, you know, this only happened once. You didn't see this happen and fail. So yeah, that one went right to the middle as it was told because it was red and the rest of them are black, and it split them up. And even with two, like the clay ball there and the clay ball over there, it knew because I told it inside the configuration that force a single item. Because if you don't have that on, it'll just put the two of them together, right? So, and there it is. It took it, and you can see the top, auto-powered, auto-crafted, one block. So that's awesome. I'm glad I got that working. I'm going to patch these up here. I'm going to leave this one open, actually. Because if I need to do a different one, I can go in here and just change. Actually, I can just do that anyways. Close it up. But yeah, there's actually additions, at least a little bit so far that we've gotten into for the quest. So we have an empowering block. So I need to apparently touch it. Okay, and there we go. So let's go back, put all that stuff away. I don't need any of this stuff anymore. And another stick as usual. All right, so we're going to put this in there. All right, so let's go to Warp AE. And to do the final quest, we need an advanced engine. So we need to go to industrial foregoing. We need to make the advanced machine frame. Okay, we've got all the stuff for this, and it's all set up in the other room. If you guys want to see the industrial foregoing and how it's built and how it's done, just let me know in the comments, and I can do a whole video just on industrial foregoing. And if there's a specific part, let me know. All right, so yeah, we're just going to grab this. We're going to craft it. Oh, you got 102 buckets of pink slime. Wow. I need to get rid of that raw meat, the brown one, or the liquid meat. So yeah, we'll give this a minute, and there we go. There's the advanced frame. That should give us a quest. Woohoo! Look at that. All the good stuff. All right. All right, so there's that one. And there's that one. And the advanced machine. So we need 16 of these, and they're done in the world engine, which surprisingly, we can do now remotely. I don't know if I showed you that. So we just need one of those, 16 of those, one of those. Oh, that's a lot less than what I thought we were going to have to make. I thought we were going to have to make a whole bunch of those to get 16 of those. Okay, so let's go ahead and make them. All right, we're going to make a craft. So this guy right here, we're going to get those. We're going to put that in there. So that's just going to make sure that we have everything first, and then it's going to, give it out to them. So that's going to give us 8. So we're going to need 2 sets. We're going to go warp world machine. Okay, we're going to come over here, and I put a crafting pattern on the back. Okay, and then I just wrapped it around with some cables and stuff like that. So let's go there. Okay. Oh yeah, of course we're right out of range because we're in the middle of God. I don't know where we are. Warp a system. Okay, and then we're going to come here. No, I don't want that. We're going to go here, and we're going to go advanced world blocks. All right, and then we need 16. Okay, and that's going to do 2 sets of 8. I don't have Enderium. Oh, I thought we had Enderium, don't we? Enderium. We have Enderium blocks. Can we get 32 out of those? Oh, we can. Nice. Okay. So that solves that problem. ADV. Okay, and then... Nope, it's 16. Okay, to craft them, we need an extra one of those, and a few other parts and pieces, but it'll do all that for us. All right, and now, once this is complete, we will have completed the 3rd chapter. I mean, I know it's taken me more than a few episodes to get this done, but I wanted to make sure that I got into all the different mods, and of course, getting lost in a lot of other things too, but that's pretty typical for me, getting lost. Okay, so let's warp to the world machine, and let's see how this thing's doing. Does it need any more power? Oh, we're almost out of power. We're running low on power. No. Okay, so it should be okay. There we go. It crafted them, and it filled back up. Okay. Sorry, my throat is very groggy today. All right, so if we go warp AE. Okay, before I do this, because I did this a few times, I did a couple warps, and my game actually crashed on me, and I lost a lot of stuff that I'd done with you guys. Yeah, it really sucked. So let's do FTB backups 3 and then start. So guys, if you're running into any funniness in your game, go and do a backup first before you do something, just in case. Start and then just do before echo. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to go see an echo. So I'm just going to do that on top of it doing its own backups, just to be on the safe side. Because I went back to go see an echo to go buy something, and when I came back, it crashed. So let's do warp spawn. Okay, before I do anything, I'm going to do echo and then enchanter, because I want to buy something from this guy. Go to the shop. I want to get 2 of these and 1 of those, because I'm going to start putting source in our AE system. So I want to get the cell housing. You can only get it here. It's only there. You can't make it yourself. So yeah, I wanted to get that. I believe that was it. Okay. And now, who do we need to go see? I can't remember what his name was. The Catalyst. Okay, so let's go Echo Catalyst. And we'll go talk to him. Except the only problem is we didn't bring them with us. Warp a system. I can't believe see, there we go. That's exactly what I had before. That's exactly what I got before that error message. All right, hold on. I'll get us back in. I got to go restore that backup. I'm glad I did that. Hold on. All right, so we're loading back in. So I'm wondering, okay, if it's an item that I'm buying. That's what I'm wondering. So I'm going to go, hold on. Before we do that, make sure we have the world blocks. Okay, we get the 16 of those. We're just going to warp to the Catalyst. Okay, we're going to go there. We're going to go Echo Catalyst. And we're going to talk to this guy first. We're going to get our complete stage here. So we made them. Great, great. All right, he's got nothing else more. Go check with the other Echoes. See more fun, right? Okay, so I'm not going to buy anything from his shop. Okay, I don't know if that's just... Ooh, flux storage. Nice. A wireless... well, I'm going to use power for that anyways, but... we get Enderman data models. We already have unlimited of those anyways. Stop. Okay, sorry. All right, so now that we've got that done, okay, let's go warp a system to go back home. Okay, let's see if it works or if we're going to get that. Okay, so we didn't get that there. Oh, no, it came after. Interesting. Okay, well, I'll have to look at that. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna figure this out and figure out what's going on here, because there's something weird on this pack. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me. It helps the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.